Right, okay, so I've tracked down all my pensions now. The next step, I guess, is should I consolidate them all? Does it make sense to put them all into one pot, or should I keep them into their various different providers?
Yeah, a really good question. Again, one we get asked all of the time. There are a few difficulties with consolidating pensions, or a few things you should be very, very wary of or mindful of. A lot of older pension schemes will often have benefits hidden within them. So these could be benefits such as guaranteed minimum pensions, guaranteed annuity rates, protected tax-free cash, for example. And the problem with that is if you transfer those pensions from the provider they're currently with that are offering the guarantees, when you move it to a new provider, you are likely to lose the benefits that you've accrued behind the scenes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you'll lose those benefits. So in one hand, be very, very careful, very mindful of doing that. In the other hand, it actually makes things a lot easier when you get to retirement if you have consolidated the pensions.
Okay, so less to track.
Yeah, much less to track. Obviously, I don't want to go into the detail of how to take benefits in retirement right now, but if you've got all of the pensions in one place and you're withdrawing money out through one of the various forms that you can, it's much easier to deal with that if you're dealing with one provider rather than 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 providers.
Okay, that makes sense. So if I was thinking of consolidating, how would I find out about all these various benefits that might or might not be there? Should I be looking into it myself, or is there a service?
So you can look into it yourself. You can contact all of the various pension providers. You could gather up all the information, and you can do the research yourself. It's a lot of work, and obviously to the untrained eye, it's very, very easy to miss things if you're not careful.
Okay.
What I would always suggest is if you have a financial advisor, then speak to them about it. If you don't, then ask friends, family, to if they've got anybody that they use, they can help you. We do an awful lot of this. We will often work with our clients. We will generate letters of authorities, which gives us the authority to approach the pension providers on their behalf. We will then gather up all of the information and do the research for them, and really go back to them with a report to say, okay, these are your pension schemes, these are the benefits you've got, you don't want to lose these benefits. And quite often what may happen if you have 10 pension schemes is that 2 or 3 may have benefits that we suggest that you leave where they are. And then we could have 7 that have no additional benefits, and with that 7, then you could consolidate them into one scheme.
Okay, that makes sense. And you tell them which you do the summary, which makes it simple for the person to understand. Right, those are the good pensions, those are the ones that are fine to consolidate, and it simplifies the whole process.
Indeed, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That sounds easy enough to do. It means it sounds a lot less complicated than me personally sitting down and working through the pension documents for the 4 pensions I already know I've paid into in my life.
The biggest problem with it is you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And so you can be reading through all of the pension literature, but you may not really know what it is you're looking out for, or what some of these guarantees mean.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So get a professional if you can, if you know one.
Yeah, I would always say where you can use a qualified advisor, experienced advisor, and often make sure you do your research first.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.